Hey, good morning. Welcome to Business Growth Accelerator Live on this Monday morning. Just another stunning morning out there. It is really difficult to wear long sleeve shirts, which I know a lot of the blokes will be concerned about today as well. Hey, so Business Growth Accelerator, simple strategies for serious business owners who are wanting solid results. Janelle and I have just come back from an NLP course, Neuro Linguistic Programming. It was a week-long course, 14-hour days. You're going to ask, what? 14 hours? How on earth did you manage to do that? And they'll tell you, that is a really good question, because I had to ask myself prior to the course or the program how I would be able to do it. But Neuro-Linguistic Programming, NLP, is about the mind, about the unconscious. And it's just fascinating how you can actually reprogram the unconscious to actually bring out the things that you need. But even more importantly, Janelle and I were talking about this on the way home last night, is about anchoring. And here's the fascinating thing. You've had a really bad day, or you come home and you're in a real grump, and you give your wife or your husband or your partner a hug, or they hug you. And I'll tell you what, where they give you that hug anchors the fact that you've had a grumpy day, believe it or not.
Especially when they ask you what sort of day you had.
That just reaffirms it, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the thing is that next time, if they hug you like that, it's going to bring up the negativity of your grumpy day.
Yeah.
So how do you get rid of that? Well, we learned that where you actually go back and you re-hug them in the same place, and you've got to do a couple of things. But that's something we could teach you if you wanted to. But it's just fascinating how we can anchor ourselves into negative thoughts and ideas, and how we need to reprogram that into the positive thoughts to actually get us to move forward and to continue looking to the future.
Yeah. One of the big things that you guys should take away from this is actually investing in yourselves. And that's something that we continue to do. We're modeling. You invest in your team and get them up to speed and stuff, but you need to be investing in yourself, whether it's business training, whether it's mindset training, whether it's just, health training even, to get you in a better frame. Just do it for yourselves, because you'll be so much better off, and your business will run so much more effectively when you, A, have the right mindset, B, are in right physical condition, and C, have confidence in your ability to run your business really, really effectively through your team.
And I think this is something that Janelle is really good at, that she can do all of these things. And really, for me, just going through the program over the week and unlocking the unconscious, it's just phenomenal how much that unconscious can let us know if we allow it to talk with us. And quite often, many of us, and me included, have got stuff that is sitting there. And what's actually happening is the unconscious is protecting us. It's protecting us from something that it knows it's not the right time for us to let go. And sometimes we've got to ask the unconscious, is now the right time for me to actually unpack or take the lid off this problem? And funnily enough, and I found over the week, the unconscious said to me, no. So I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is in there that I need to unpack when the unconscious is ready? Because, as we're talking now, I'm in the conscious, okay? But I'm also letting the subconscious run the script of what I'm going to say next, because I come on today not knowing what I'm going to say. And it's really interesting that it's flowing pretty well, because it's coming from the unconscious. The unconscious is allowing me to talk. So what I'm learning is that when you let this unconscious go and get out of the way of your conscious, all right, tell the conscious to shoot through and let the unconscious run, all of a sudden you can public speak, you can unpack the things that you want to remember. And that's why we have all these memories from years and years ago that we can bring up, and they can be really good memories, or sometimes they can be negative memories. If they're negative, how do we unpack that to sort them out? Well, we found out over the week just techniques to do that, which is amazing. So, if you want to know about that, we're happy to let you know that too, because we're going to take them into our mastermind days with our clients and teach them and help them understand their subconscious, and how the subconscious will actually help them to become even better business owners than what they are now. It's just been a fantastic week for us, hasn't it?
really brings new meaning to I'm in two minds about that, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But the key thing is to unlock that integration between the two, because there's a pathway between the unconscious and the conscious, and often we have it blocked, so we don't allow that to flow. We don't allow to get back into our unconscious to unlock those files. So it's all about helping yourself, and you can train yourself to do this, and we can show those techniques as well. You can train yourself to actually be really, really good at conversing between, or unlocking, integrating between the unconscious and the conscious.
Good morning, Marielle. Good to have you on, girl. Really nice to see you on this beautiful day. And what Janelle is saying is something that I've got to learn, is to get out of my own way, because I've been allowing my conscious for too long to get in the way. And I think that comes from my background as well, from my army days and from my policing days. You know, being military and quasi-military, we're actually taught to be in control and to suppress these feelings when we're going through those really tough situations. So over the week, I really struggled with this shit. Sorry, this stuff. I really did. And that's what I mean. But I've got to learn to get out of my way and let my subconscious, my unconscious, and that's the other word that I'm getting, my unconscious, that when I'm ready, it's going to unpack something from, I'm picking my past that it has been protecting me from for a long time. So even for me, when I talk about our strapline, simple strategies for serious business owners who want solid results, it's a simple strategy that I need to do as a business owner, because I want some solid results out of this myself. So just don't think it's you guys that are getting these simple strategies for solid results. It works for me as well. And when we do these Business Growth Accelerator lives, I actually learn something each morning when I'm talking as well, because it's my subconscious that is talking. It's my subconscious. I've got to get out of this word, because it's actually the unconscious. They're both the same words, but the unconscious is the more powerful word. So that's the other thing that I'm learning. So there you go. There's the tip for the day. Let your unconscious do the work. Get out of the way of your conscious mind and let the unconscious go to work. And if you want some more ideas or tips on that, we're more than happy to help you. Hey, if you've liked this, please share it, comment on it. If you'd like to join Business Growth Accelerator, there's some,
There's a link around here somewhere where you can just tap
there's
on
criteria.
The link,
There's
the
criteria.
criteria, yes.
Yeah, to join. If you meet the criteria, we'd love to have you on board. See you tomorrow morning, 9:10 again.